Yo, what is up guys? Anthony here, back with another Destiny Child video here on the channel. And in today's video, everyone, we are going to be discussing whether or not the 2021 select boxes are worth going for from the mission pass side of the game. So if you guys had seen already, we did have this new banner introduced to Destiny Child a few days ago in the best child healer and attacker summon. As you all could see on screen, we do have the 4 features of Luffy, Mirkala, Courtesan Bathory, and the final units here in Miriam. Almost forgot her name there. But we do have all of these units here featured. 4 units featured on these banners is very standard. But the big change is that they actually did implement the 2021 child select boxes to the mission pass now, which is very amazing, as this box has tons of units to choose from, very top tier units floating around this entire select box. So you guys may be wondering, as a beginner player, are these boxes worth going for? Now we'll break down the banner and then overview the boxes a bit and discuss the best choices, in my opinion, from the 2021 select box in general. Now moving on back to the banner here, let's break down the banner a bit. Overall, I'm just going to say we only have one good unit on this banner that you will use throughout the entire game until she does get power crept, and that is only Courtesan Bathory, which is the 3rd unit here, the fire type attacker. The other units here you won't use much. I don't use any of them. Luffy is a decent unit for the endless duel side of the game, but as a beginner player you probably won't be focusing on that area too often until the end game, of course, when you start to gather up more +6 units and tons of uncaps. But without a doubt, the best unit on this banner is the Courtesan Bathory. The other 3 you won't use. Mirkala isn't good. As for Miriam here, she's pretty okay, a pretty niche unit. You won't use her at all in events. Courtesan Bathory is the best option from this banner. Now, of course, the best possible way to get out of this banner would be to pool a copy of each, and then you can obtain 2 of the 2021 select boxes from the premium summon list here. And as you guys could see, I did try and go for it myself, but we were very unlucky and we did not succeed. We'll try one multi in this video and see if we do manage to pull the units that I did just mention in Courtesan Bathory. Of course, I did pull the 3 of the worst units, but we do have the Courtesan Bathory here, in which I haven't pulled just yet. My recommendation on this banner would be to most likely skip unless you do have a large chunk of crystals and wouldn't mind trying 44 units. If you do manage to pull all 4 of them very early on, let's say within 5 multis or less, then it's definitely worth going for, as 2 2021 select boxes here are very crucial to a beginner's progress, and you do have tons of staple supporter units you can flex to all areas of the game, as well as attackers, of course. And then we do have staple debuffers for world boss and of course PvP, so tons of picks there. And then we also do have here the rewards of the crafting stones, which are very important for equipment level ups. And we do have here an additional 5-star summoning ticket, as well as a 2021 child spa skin select box, which will increase the stats of any desired unit you would like to choose from here, or give them a new look if you haven't obtained their initial spa costume just yet. Like I said, the best unit from this banner would be the Courtesan Bathory. If you guys are struggling on this banner and have a low amount of crystals, definitely don't go into the banner. I would suggest avoiding it entirely. Most of these banners are pretty bad, but it does come around once in a while that all 4 features do seem to be semi-decent or pretty good. In this case, the banner is pretty bad outside of Courtesan Bathory, but if you do have a high amount of crystals and don't mind going for the 4 units here, as you could see, I did have terrible luck and did not pull the Courtesan Bathory, then you can go for the banner, I would suggest, and try and obtain the 2021 select boxes. But if you do have a low amount of crystals at this point in time, then I would suggest skipping the banner and then looking forward to a future one, as of course we do have banners coming soon in the Loki Ragnarok, which will introduce a new Eve dark type attacker, as well as Ziva, a fire type debuffer. And if you guys haven't seen the event preview of the Loki Ragnarok, I'll be sure to have it linked in the description box below. Now, as we broke down the banner, I'll be sure to dive into the 2021 select box here a bit, as we actually do have one that I did obtain from the mission pass item, and I do believe the cherry blossoms here. So if you guys did manage to obtain the 350, I do believe it is here, you did manage to receive a 2021 child select box here, which is very important as a beginner player, as you do have tons of options for the staple units. So let's get started here and head into my inventory, and of course we do have the box here somewhere. There it is, the 2021 child select box, and let's discuss some of the top picks in my opinion. Now, right off the bat, a top pick would be Lupin. She is very important to all areas of the game. Outside of PvP, you could go without Lupin in the Devil Rumble or Endless Duel as a beginner, but for Ragna breaks and world bosses in general, you will definitely want to have Lupin on any roster. She is very important to the game, so a top priority would be definitely the Lupin here. Outside of Lupin, the other supporters I would definitely suggest to grab from this box would be, most importantly, a crucial unit for the Devil Rumble and areas outside of Devil Rumble. Definitely Ragna Break, she does have a place, as well as world boss is Thisbe. As a beginner unit, she is very important. She does have a very top tier skill here in immortality here on the slide skill, as well as the skill gauge up here for 2 allies, as well as the slide cooldown reduction and the leader buff here, which is very important here. She does have skill gauge charge speed plus 12% for all allies during PvP, skill gauge charge speed plus 8% for water type allies, for a total of plus 20% up here in the Devil Rumble if you do have water type allies. So she's very important, a very good supporter unit here outside of the Lupin. Now, besides Lupin and Thisbe, we do have another supporter unit. She is very old, but she is a gem and will always be used until she does get outclassed. We do have here, if I could find her, the 5-star Newbie Mona. She is very important. I do have her fully ignited on my main account, and she's very awesome for Ragna Break. Most of the time, she is actually used over Thisbe and is definitely more of the event-based supporter unit. So if you're looking forward to a more event-based unit outside of the PvP, then definitely go with Newbie Mona over Thisbe if you do happen to have Lupin already. But if you don't have any of the 3 that I did mention, then definitely go for the Lupin, and the next priority would definitely be Newbie Mona, and last of all, the Thisbe, as in PvP in the early game, it will be pretty hard and your base uncapped Thisbe won't do too much, but in events, the Lupin will be very crucial and impact your damage a ton in a positive way, as well as Newbie Mona will provide a ton of speed for your allies, as well as in World Boss Trial. So those would be my main recommendations here in the 2021 child select box. Now, let's say you guys do have all 3 of those supporter units here. You definitely could target any of the more recent raid attackers here. We do have a light type raid coming up, so a very good pick here would be the Artemis if we do find her here on screen somewhere. She is the dark type attacker here. She is on screen, a very amazing raid unit. As you guys could see here, based on her tab skill here, she does have in raids deal 50,000 magic damage bonus damage here on the tab skill, which is very important. We do have other staple attacker units here, such as Overtaker Titania, which is a very recent light type attacker and a very staple 6-hit slider if you do manage to fully ignite her. As for the more important units here of the attackers, we do have more of the flexible units here in Hasty Overwaste, which is very nice for PvP as well as general events in Ragnarok and World Boss. A very flexible unit throughout all areas of the game, and overall tons of options here. You do have some other attacker options here in the Flower of Justice Mafdet, which is a very important water type unit, as well as the units such as Courtesan Battery, as we did mention earlier on in this video. So if you guys are hesitant on the choices to make here from this 2021 child select box and do have any questions, as of course we could spend all day here breaking down top tier units. It just comes down to which area of the game you are trying to improve in and which units you do happen to have already obtained. So if you do have any more questions about the 2021 child select box, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. As for my personal choice here, I haven't had much luck here on the alt account with Lupin, so we'll be picking her. If we don't manage to pull her from these 5-star summoning tickets here, we do happen to have 3 on the account right now, so let's see if we do happen to get lucky with a Lupin pull here from 3 5-star summoning tickets here. First up here, we do have Lanfei. Now we do have the archetype here in the dark type unit, but no Lupin there. And moving on to the next pull here, let's see if we do manage to get lucky with her here. And first up, we do have the 5-star Prophet Dana. Unfortunately, Prophet Dana isn't too good and pretty old of a unit, honestly. And let's see if we do manage to get lucky in the final 5-star summoning ticket here. Hopefully a good supporter units here that I did mention previously in this video here today, and unfortunately we did not pull her, so we'll have to pick her from the 2021 child select box here in today's video. So very nice, we did manage to pick her here, and we do actually have, I believe, a 2020 child select box that was actually obtained from the Cherry Blossom Spring missions, which I totally did forget about. So you guys could actually go with the Newbie Mona and Lupin here, as we do have one of the 2020 child select boxes as well as the 2021. So you would pick the Newbie Mona from this one as well as the Lupin from the 2021 box. Or if you do happen to favor the PvP route, then you could definitely go with this B. As for my choice, I'll definitely be going with the Newbie Mona. I do want to use her in events and most importantly improve there on this account specifically, and then we'll focus on PvP later. We do actually have decent units for the PvP side of this account right now, so let's definitely go with the Newbie Mona here. We haven't had much luck with her, so let's pick her from the 2020 box here, and there she is, the Newbie Mona. For our first copy here on the 0 to Hero account and for the 2021 select box, as we did mention already, we'll be going for Lupin. Now for the attacker for our upcoming event, I'll definitely summon for the Eve here on the account. If we do manage to have some crystals, actually, we were pretty unlucky on the best healer and attacker summon recently here, trying to go for those select boxes. But there she is, the Phantom Thief Lupin, and then we'll target Eve in the future summons coming up next week. So that'll pretty much do it for today's Destiny Child 0 to Hero video here on the channel, everyone. Make sure to let me know in the comment section below which units you guys did manage to choose from your select boxes obtained from the mission pass recently. I know these missions have been out quite a while and I haven't discussed them here on the channel, so I thought I'd toss out a video here discussing those select boxes a bit. It may have been a little bit too late, so I do apologize for the late upload here discussing these child select boxes. So hopefully you guys do manage to have your select boxes still in your inventory and could use this guide to your advantage as a beginner player. As well as make sure to let me know in the comment section below any video suggestions you guys would like to see here on the 0 to Hero account. Of course, I'm still a beginner. We did manage to reach level 80, but my units are still pretty low on the caps and we are still in the gray area of the archive. As you guys could see, not too many units here filled out just yet. So if you guys would like to see any specific videos here as a beginner player, make sure to leave them in the comment section below if you guys haven't noticed them on my channel already. So if we are missing a guide you guys would like to see me discuss and put together, then make sure to let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your video suggestions as always. But before you go, everyone, make sure to leave a like on this video if you guys did enjoy today's 0 to Hero video here on the channel. And of course, if you guys haven't yet done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are interested in more Destiny Child content here to come soon. But with all of that being said, I'll see you all in the next Destiny Child video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.